It's all about bringing other people value. How can you bring, that's the main thing, is when you meet somebody, you don't be thinking, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? What can this person do for me? It's how can I bring this person value, right?
And it's what I teach in my book and in my course is lead with value. That's the first thing I try to find out is what I can do to make, if I want to know you, first thing I want to do is I want to say, okay, what can I do to help this human?
Yep.
And so you're listening to this and you go, okay, I don't have resources and I don't have relationships, so I can't make a cool introduction for JD. I can't buy one of his mattresses. I can't afford it. So how can I lead? If I saw you on the street and I had no resources and I was 20 years old, broke, and you know what I can do? Hey, JD, I really want to just be around you. Can I come help you move some mattresses one day? Can I donate my time? Because we all have that.
Right.
And it's your most valuable asset. And I assure you, that's what I used to do with Dave Meltzer. I wanted to be around him. I couldn't help him actually because I knew nothing. I added no real value other than I would be his bitch boy. I'd go there and I'll grab coffees. I'll be in the room. And you know what? You do that enough times, you get to know the people in the room.
Yeah.
And then you become invaluable.
You do.
When you become invaluable and now you've donated that time. I mean, so fast forward, I did all that, what I call learning instead of earning in my high school teenage years when all my friends, I was working jobs too, but I would go do this and I'd get nothing for it. Nothing. Like no
Financially,
right. Nothing tangible. And there was no social media, so I wasn't like gaining an Instagram following or doing any of these like tangible things. But when I started my company and I needed to meet a bunch of business owners, hey Dave, can you help me out, man? I've earned the right to ask for a favor. So I was my only job out of law school was at a payroll company, ADP. I was the number one sales rep in the country and I made $250,000 my first 4 months there. First to make President's Club out of 2,000 reps across the country. And everyone said, how did you do it? You know what I did? Day one, I finally got my territory. I called Dave and I'm like, hey, Dave, I need to meet business owners who need payroll. Can you make some introductions? I left his office with 100 different business owners' names that I was going to call and say, hey, JD, this is Jeff. I got your name and number from Dave Meltzer. He thought I could add value to you and help you out. I just started my new job at ADP selling payroll. Can we please sit down and see if I can save you some money or alleviate some pain point? Because it was a referral from Dave, of course they took it. They were friends of his.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? Yeah. Through those, I made $250,000 in 6 months. So now go back. All that time I spent investing into learning instead of earning and interning yielded number one sales rep in the country, President's Club, trips, $250,000, business success. So to your point of it looks easy, yes, I paid my dues early and did the things that I'm preaching now for everyone else to do. I got the results later. So I monetized that time. It just didn't happen in the moment. Yep. It happened after the fact.
And you're for sure a smart guy, but all that, the majority of it came from because you're one of your core values, make friends, quote unquote, make friends. Mm-hmm. We can't stamp this in enough.
Correct.
We can't. Mm-hmm. Because you always hear it's not what you know, it's who you know. This is along those same lines, right?
It's everything.
It's everything.
Nepotism is real. I only hire and work with friends. That's it. So I don't want to work with you for
as much as I don't want to get on this. Now, okay, get into that a little bit.
Sure.
Okay, because this is one that business owners, I've hired friends before.
Yep.
And it ended up going south. Okay, so talk to me about this. Because Pastor Matt, Dr. Matt Hubbard, he talks about this. Like, why would you want to either go into business or work with people that aren't your friends?
Correct.
All right, so go on this a little bit.
I'm in the same boat because I need trust. And I've hired all my friends I've worked with, I've either partnered with or they work for me or that need jobs. I would much rather work with a friend than someone else. The concern, well, if it goes wrong, it's going to ruin the friendship. Let's stop that right here for a second. What's going to go wrong? The business is going to fail. So why should that ruin a friendship? We both try our best every day. We bring integrity.
Yep.
We bring the human being that made us friends to the job. Things go wrong. It's like being a teammate. If we lose the football game, do we stop being friends? No. I don't hate my quarterback or my wide receiver because we lost the game. We're teammates.
Yeah.
The only reason it goes bad is if one person didn't bring true integrity, their best effort, and they lied about what they were doing. So if you want a handout and you just want to be a drag on the company and you get fired for it, you can't hate me for that, right? Yeah. That's on you. You got to have your own mirror moment. And if you're really my friend, you're not going to hold me accountable for knowing that you didn't bring your best. And vice versa. If I don't deliver my part of it and you leave as a result, you have a right to be upset with me. But I bring my best every day. And so you may not love it. And I've lost friends over it. I have. But I now question their true level of friendship to me, which is, if you're really my friend, You're not going to be upset because it didn't work out. And I tell them up front, this is business. We're bringing our absolute best every day. I expect your best. I expect you to show up, make friends, have fun, and follow the same 5 core values that I follow. I need you to follow. If you don't want to do it, don't work with me. It's fine. There's plenty of places to go work. But if you go to my companies, all of them, you'll see that I partner with my best friend, my great friend, my really good friends. They all work with me or for me. And it makes it so I have trust. It makes it so I can know that when I'm here doing this, people have my back, right? And if they leave because of other opportunities, I support them.
Right.
You know, one of my best friends was my CFO. During COVID, he had to leave. And his wife was pregnant with their second kid, and we couldn't pay him for the moment. He's like, and I could tell it was hurting him. But I was like, dude, you have to go do what you have to do. And now he's the president of the Las Vegas Aces, and he's killing it. And
wow,
I'm so supportive and happy for him. I miss him. I wish he was working with me because it was fun. But I want him to be happy. He's my buddy. He's family. I love him. So go be the best version of yourself. And if it's not together, it's okay.